Hello everyone, welcome to Peer and Influences, a Lesson Shared. This is our first episode of our YouTube channel. We're so excited to have you here today. This is a milestone for me. I have been dreaming about making this channel for a while. One, because I really believe as women in Cape Town, we have so much to contribute. And just being here with you today and opening up this channel, I feel we have so much to inspire you on, to contribute on, and just spur on us ladies and making us the professionals that we are, and sharing our lessons. I have three incredible people on the set that are helping build this whole show together, and two of them are on the couch with me today. So we are here to sort of give you the story and make you feel inspired, and just give you a bit of background on the kind of topics we're going to cover, what people's backgrounds are, and professionally where they see themselves growing to. And obviously follow us along. We've got a 6-part show going on that we're flighting, and we're starting brand new, so we really hope that you can come with us on this journey and just celebrate our creativity, celebrate our ideas, celebrate just being a professional woman in Cape Town with a power voice and having something to contribute. So let me introduce you to my two lovely sisters. This is Adele Patel. She is going to be our lifestyle editor. She's going to be giving you outfits and fashion galore. As you can see, she comes ready. And then we have Shamima. Shamima's helped build our set, and she has done an incredible job. She's going to be building the set for us, and it's going to be every week where we're having these intimate conversations and intimate lifestyle conversations. So I'm super excited for her to be there. So let me introduce you, Adele. How are you, fabulous lady, put together here on this couch? Are you happy this project finally came through?
I'm so glad that you finally put it together so we can get out there and we can tell our fellow sisters that, there's no limits. We can be who we are. We don't need to be part of something, and that we can play around with color.
Yes.
And just be who you are. That is so important. That is a huge topic. And I'm not just going to show you how to put clothes and color together. I'm going to talk more about how you should change you as a person, and how everything else you're going to put on top of your body is just going to change you.
I feel like that's such a credible and such a relevant advice, because the mental health, the competition of being a professional in South Africa, and your cultural backgrounds and nuances that people just don't know where a person comes from and what they can bring to the table. But I mean, I look at your fashion sense and I'm always so inspired by how you leave the house looking like showbiz greatness. I'm ready. And I am so excited to have people come to see your vision and see that come through. And Shamima, how did you build such a nice, intimate set? Like, I know there's visual references around this office, but how did you actually get it done?
Thank you, Chris. It was actually such a pleasure and so much fun. Well, this to me is completely second nature.
Oh.
My love for creativity and visual display is, I have immense love for it. And I was used to working with briefs and manuals before at companies I've worked at before, and I have the platform here to create anything that I love and I desire, and my inspiration and trends and colors. And I feel like I have a platform here just to show everybody who I am.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, that's the great personalities that we have today. And I think what we're going to do later is actually give you a a complete design of what the set looks like when we're not here. But for the moment, it's just going to be the three of us having a conversation. For next week, we're going to try and add some guests on. But we have some exciting topics to discuss going forward. We're going to do an episode around mental health. And I know as entrepreneurs and as women, you know, trying to get jobs and trying to prove ourselves, how are you finding your mental space coming out of COVID? Are you guys okay?
As you know, I was very sick with COVID. So my mentally, I wasn't in a good space. So, you know, I needed to step out in faith. Because I've been with the company, YDE, for 20 years. And I always knew deep inside of me that I had this calling. And I stepped out. And I didn't know where I was going to go because mentally I wasn't in a good space. And by just stepping out and taking that step of faith made me realize, first of all, what my calling was. Because we're all here for a purpose, you know.
Yeah.
We all created for a purpose. And I always had this vision to empower women, to make them understand that there's deeper things than just wearing a piece of garment on your body. And I got all excited when I met you.
Yes.
And we started this whole project together because I could be me and I could teach lots of women out there what it is that they need to learn about themselves, because it all starts with ourselves. You know, mental health starts with ourselves, Chris. You know, understanding what our triggers are, understanding our trauma, like you said, our backgrounds, understanding our backgrounds and where we come from. So it's so important that we get to know who we are first, and then, you know, go into the jobs that we want, the relationships that we want, the look that we want.
Yes.
You know, so it all starts with you and basically loving yourself.
Yes. I love that. I really, really do. And I think that's such a positive message to bring out, is once you are inwardly confident, outwardly people can. Although I must admit, sometimes I literally have to dress first to get myself up, and it can actually work the other way, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
But I mean, Shamima, thinking about spaces, right? And how you create spaces, I feel like once a person comes into a space, they can feel how the interaction is supposed to go, and that can loosen. Like just coming to the space, my mental health was already saying, this is a comforting space to be in. And I think that's the marriage that you've been able to create here, like how you build out the comfort.
I think, Chris, like doing the set, I wanted to create a space where we will feel comfortable. Once you feel comfortable, mentally you feel good. So being here, having these catty cushions, and a little bit of color here and there, a little bit more of an earthy vibe, just to give some form of tranquility, a little bit of a peace of mind. That's basically where.
And these offices themselves have got such great visual references for you to use. Yes.
Art.
When I saw the space the first time I came in, when I saw it, I could almost feel the creative, because there was art everywhere, and there's all of there's little pieces of things that you can put together, and it just, and the lights. It's amazing. So I'm so happy to have you here, and I'm so happy to have your creativity. Can you just break down for us what is a visual merchandiser? What do you do?
Well, I have 10 years experience in visual merchandising. I've been a window dresser, which was so fun. I've been a mannequin stylist and an in-store visual merchandiser. And I just feel, as a window dresser,
I think when people come through the store, though, it has a visual language, right? So when I come in, I see the window first, and then which I normally do, I literally just tell the sales assistant, that's the dress I want on the mannequin. And is that the kind of impression you're trying to create?
So the window is something that's supposed to draw you in the store.
Oh, okay.
And like, oh wow, let's see what's inside. So basically, like the colors and trends and the look and the feel and the lighting and everything should inspire you to actually come inside and do some shopping.
And do you dress it in the morning, in the evening? How does it work?
Well, it depends on, different countries are different. Some
Okay.
of them seasonal change every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Colors, new brands, sale, promotion. So shopping changes all the time. Yeah.
Is there a way to measure how effective a window of a store is? Is it based on targets does it improve your targets within the store itself, or does it just sell what the store currently has in terms of merchandise? Am I assuming that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically coming down to drawing your customer in the store.
Okay.
To have their shopping experience.
Yes.
To buy everything that they see that they like.
Yes.
So yeah, comes on.
And AD, I know you were in inventory management at your YDE store. How do you guys buy? Like, how does a designer or a clothing manufacturer then say, I want to be in this store? Do they come to you, or how does it work?
They had different designers.
Yeah.
So they had a platform of having different designers, and as a designer, you would apply to become to apply for a space in YDE. That's how YDE works.
Mm-hmm.
So the designer will come with his own ideas, with his own CMTs, with the people that works for him. We, behind the scenes at YDE, we used to get them on board. My job was to load them on the systems. That was the system side of things. So I did, my job description was a systems analyst, but I had lots of other portfolios within my job description, and one of them was styling. The others was financials. So I have financial backgrounds. For 14 years, I've run the financial backgrounds for YDE, and I've also have styling background in YDE, where I used to build the looks for everything that's on e-commerce and the lookbooks in YDE. And that's where I met amazing Shamima.
Do you guys feel fashion in South Africa is competitive with the international global market? Do you feel like we're conforming a little bit? Do you think there is a space for us to be a little bit more creative in our spaces?
First of all, Chris, I think South Africa's got amazing talent, but we have become commercialized.
Okay.
We've been toning down because we think we need to fit in. So we tone down and we cater to people that that's out there, which I know that is how things are done in the retail industry. But I feel there is so many designers that have great creativity, but they're not allowed to display that creativity. When you go onto Pinterest and you check out Milan Fashion Week, just the people that's going to attend the Fashion Week, if you look at their styling, it's like, wow, why can't this happen in South Africa? Why can't we just step out and leave the limits behind and just be ourselves?
Yeah.
There's such a variety of different things happening in our country. There's different fabrics that we can use. I mean, African, look at your headgear. I mean, look how amazing it goes with your outfit. So there's so much that can happen in South Africa.
I'm excited. I'm really, really, really excited about where fashion can go. But I think the most critical thing is the commercialization, or perhaps even you need to look decent.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I go to work and it's like, where can I push the boundary and not be criticized and not be told that just even the fact that you look good might be a distraction.
Yes.
Being a distraction then says, I'm trying to set myself apart. And it's like, don't set yourself apart. We need to set apart. And it takes away that creativity and that spatial. But the other thing I want to know, especially from you, Shamima, is the pressure to sell, right? As a visual merchandiser, you need to sell. So does that impact how creative you get when you do the shopping windows? Like, because you're under pressure, like, if I don't put these jeans and these top, and I know I'm minimizing it, and the visual merchandiser were going, that is not what we do, you know? But what is the pressure to sell? Is there pressure at that point when you dress?
Well, I think, there is quite a lot of pressure because that's what I aim. We want customers to come in and buy what we have in the windows. I do feel that, especially garments in stores that are not selling, those are the type of things that we actually want to get out of stores.
Okay.
So we try and merchandise them on the table in front or in the window. But I also feel that as an individual, you know, you would like to add some extra of your own talent.
Okay.
You know, just to give a boost of sales. That's basically what I think.
And is there that space that you find in the industry that says there is a lot of space that you can be creative in that space, or you're just saying, I want to play it safe and do what everybody else is doing?
I think playing safe, that is what you have to do if you're working for a company.
Okay,
you know? There's the rules.
Okay.
But
if you own your own?
If I had to own my own.
Yeah. Go balls. I love that. I do. I love that. And I know you, Adele, literally just looking at you, the sky is the limit. Can you imagine walking into an office and having to dress this down any dimmer than the shine that you're shining right now?
Chris, you're asking me a question now because this has always been me.
Yeah, you're loud.
I'm loud. I'm bold.
Yes.
I walk out in confidence, and it actually it distracted a lot of women because I was when I walked into a room, everybody would stare at me. So I took the attention off other people and the attention on me. But that's not the intention. That's never my intention. But for me to dress down, I don't think I will ever be able to do it because this is who I am. And I'm not going to limit myself to make you happy, Chris, just because you want to see me, looking the same as you. No, because I know who I am. I know what I stand for, and I know what my purpose is. So if you know yourself and you know who you are, you shouldn't dress down for anybody or anything. Okay. But I know it was a huge, where I worked, it was a threat.
Yeah.
People found me a threat and they would discourage me and they would put me down. So mentally, we're on the subject of mental health. Yeah. Mentally, it affected me a lot because, I felt like a mouse trapped in a little corner because now they're trying to change you for what you're not.
Yes.
And it's so important that we do understand that people are who they are, and we should embrace their creativity, and we should give them the opportunity to be more creative.
In 5 years, I own the largest media agency elevating Black voices in South Africa. We have 3 children, and I'm the middle. We are Basotho, and our clan is Bagui. I can speak two, Sotho and English. I understand neither. I just go with the flow. Jeans and my Doc Martens boots and jeans. Heat me up, heat. I love being hot. I hate winter. I'm from Lesotho and winter is very cold there, so I love being warm. Usual Suspects. I watched that movie with Kevin Spacey. He was a genius, and I know he's got problems right now, but The Usual Suspects enlightened me throughout. I was enthralled. Aaliyah, are you that somebody? Tell me that somebody. I have been to all provinces. I've been to all. Yes, I haven't lived in all of them, but I have traveled to all of them. Internationally, I've been to Brazil, Cuba, India, China. Is Hong Kong a country? It's a city. Dubai. Yes, I have. I think I've traveled most of the BRICS countries. I just haven't been to any of the European ones and the Americans. I don't know if they'll welcome us. Jesus, two. I feel beautiful. I feel extra challenged. Look at these. Just the color palette on its own is making me feel like, is this even me? So I am super happy. I'm super excited. Thank you, Adele. You are a genius. Hell no. I do not believe I can be president because I believe my opinions are not normally what normal people agree with. However, I would love an advisory role.
3 cheese, cranberry juice, a bottle of water, eggs, cheese, and strawberries. I actually do Netflix and I love my series. Stranger Things. 5, 6. I have so many. At the moment, I actually like H&M. Successful freelancer in visual merchandising.
Is to be kind and honest. Is the color pink. Maybelline lipstick, my specs, and some notepads, stilettos, preferable pants. You will find me in zebra skin, mocktail actually, and that will be one with lots of mango in it. Chanel. I have many children, but biologically I have 3 kids. To understand that everything happens from within.